Welcome to another episode of English for Everybody. In today's episode, we embark on an exciting journey to master one of the trickiest aspects of English, prepositions of time. These tiny words such as in, on, and at can sometimes cause confusion, but fear not. We're here to make it all clear and straightforward for you. Understanding when to use in, on, or at when talking about time can significantly enhance your language skills and make your English conversations more precise and accurate. Whether you're planning events, making appointments, or simply discussing your daily schedule, knowing the right prepositions of time is essential. Throughout this episode, we'll provide you with practical explanations, easy-to-remember rules, and plenty of examples to help you grasp these prepositions effortlessly. By the end of our journey together, you'll feel confident and empowered to wield these prepositions like a language pro. So, grab your headphones, sit back, and get ready to conquer prepositions of time with us. Let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of time expressions in English.
Using in for longer time periods.
Now we'll focus on using the preposition in. We use in with longer time periods, such as months, years, seasons, and centuries. I'll be graduating from college in May. When we talk about a specific month like May, we use in to indicate that the event is happening within that month. For example, I'll be graduating in May means the graduation ceremony will take place during the month of May. They went on a vacation in the summer of 2022. Here, in is used to express that the vacation occurred during a particular season, which is the summer of 2022. In the summer tells us the time frame when the vacation happened. William Shakespeare lived in the 16th century. When referring to a historical era, like the 16th century, we use in to indicate the time period during which William Shakespeare lived. It refers to a span of time in history. Using in for longer time periods helps us be specific about when events occurred or will occur. It's a versatile preposition for expressing duration and time frames on a larger scale. So remember to use in when talking about months, years, seasons, and historical periods. Practice using it with different examples, and you'll become more confident in expressing time-related information accurately.
Using on for specific days and dates.
We use on with specific days, dates, and special occasions. Our team has a meeting on Monday. When we talk about a specific day of the week, like Monday, we use on to indicate that the meeting will happen on that particular day. For example, we have a meeting on Monday means the meeting is scheduled to take place on Monday. We'll celebrate her birthday on the 10th of June. Here on is used with the specific date, which is the 10th of June. On the 10th of June tells us the exact day when the birthday celebration will happen. The festival will take place on New Year's Eve. When referring to a special occasion like New Year's Eve, we use on to specify the date of the event. On New Year's Eve lets us know the festival will be held on that particular night. Using on for specific days and dates helps us be precise about when events or occasions occur. It's a simple preposition to indicate a specific point in time. So remember to use on when mentioning days of the week, specific dates, or special occasions. Keep practicing with different examples to get comfortable using it accurately in your conversations.
Using at for specific times.
We use at for specific times of the day. Let's meet at 3 p.m. When we talk about a particular time, like 3 p.m., we use at to indicate the exact hour or minute. For example, let's meet at 3 p.m. means the meeting is scheduled to happen precisely at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The concert starts at 8 o'clock in the evening. Here, at is used with the specific time of 8 o'clock to indicate when the concert begins. At 8 o'clock in the evening tells us the exact hour of the event. She always has breakfast at 7:30 in the morning. When referring to a specific time in the morning, like 7:30, we use at to express the exact moment. At 7:30 in the morning tells us the specific time when she has breakfast regularly. Using at for specific times helps us be precise about the hours and minutes of events, appointments, or routines. It's a simple preposition to indicate a specific point in time during the day. So, remember to use at when mentioning exact hours and minutes. Practice using it with different examples to become more confident in expressing specific times accurately in your English conversations.
Expressions with prepositions of time.
We'll explore common expressions that use prepositions of time. These expressions add color and detail to our conversations. In the morning, afternoon, evening, she likes to take a walk in the evening. We use in to talk about general times of the day. For example, in the morning means during the early part of the day. In the afternoon refers to the middle part, and in the evening indicates the later part of the day. On time, he arrived at the meeting on time. On time means being punctual and arriving at the scheduled time. It's an essential expression to show that someone is not late for an appointment or event. At the weekend, or on the weekend, we're planning a trip on the weekend. In British English, people often say, at the weekend, to mean during the weekend. In American English, it is more common to use on the weekend. Both expressions convey the same idea of something happening during the weekend.
Confusing points and tips.
Sometimes it's easy to confuse prepositions of time. Here are some tips to remember. Use in for months, years, and longer periods. In is used with longer time periods, such as months, years, seasons, and historical periods. For example, in June, in 2022, in the summer, and in the 16th century. Remember, in gives a broader sense of time duration. Use on for specific days and dates. On is used to talk about specific days of the week, particular dates, and special occasions. For instance, on Monday on the 10th of June, and on New Year's Eve. On pinpoints an exact point in time. Use at for precise times of the day. At is used for specific hours and minutes of the day. For example, at 3 p.m., at 8 o'clock in the evening, and at 7:30 in the morning. At narrows down the time to a specific moment. Remember these simple rules to avoid confusion when using prepositions of time. With practice, you'll become more comfortable and confident in using in, on, and at accurately in your conversations. So, keep these tips in mind and enjoy expressing time-related information with ease.
Practice with a story.
Let's practice. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young girl named Emma. Every day, she would go to the forest to play with her friends. One sunny morning, Emma woke up early at 6 a.m. She was excited about the special treasure hunt her friends planned for her birthday. At 9 o'clock, they all gathered at the edge of the forest, ready to begin the adventure. The map indicated that the hidden treasure was somewhere deep in the woods. Emma was determined to find it. In 1 hour, we should meet back here, Emma said, looking at her watch. Let's start our quest. As they ventured into the forest, the tall trees surrounded them, casting shadows on the ground. The sun was high in the sky, and the birds sang their melodious songs. They walked through the woods for what seemed like hours. At noon, they stumbled upon a quaint clearing filled with colorful flowers. "This must be the place," Emma exclaimed, her heart racing with excitement. She looked around but found no treasure. "We must be on the wrong path," she thought. Emma and her friends continued their search. Finally, at 3 in the afternoon, they discovered an old, moss-covered chest hidden beneath a massive oak tree. "We found it!" Emma shouted joyfully. Back at the meeting spot, Emma's friends surprised her with a picnic to celebrate her birthday. They feasted on sandwiches, fruits, and delicious cake. They played games and laughed, making wonderful memories. As the sun began to set, Emma felt grateful for the amazing day. She realized that time had flown by so quickly. The day was almost over, and she didn't want it to end. At 7 in the evening, they packed up and headed back to the village. Emma was thrilled with her birthday adventure and the precious memories they had created together. When Emma arrived home at 8 o'clock, she hugged her parents tightly. "It was the best birthday ever!" she exclaimed. Her parents smiled, happy to see their daughter so full of joy. They knew it was a day she would cherish forever. As the clock struck 9, Emma lay in bed, reflecting on her magical adventure. She was grateful for her friends, the treasure hunt, and the love of her family. With a heart full of happiness, Emma closed her eyes, looking forward to more adventures with her friends and the wonderful times yet to come.
Exercise, prepositions of time, guess the correct preposition.
Listen to the following descriptions and try to guess the correct preposition of time. In, on, or at. I'll provide a short pause for you to think and then reveal the correct answer. You have a dentist appointment. What preposition should you use to indicate the specific time when your appointment is scheduled? The answer is at. Your friends are planning a surprise birthday party for you. What preposition should they use to mention the day the party will take place? The answer is on. Your favorite TV show is about to start. What preposition should you use to specify the exact time when it begins? The answer is at. You're excited about your upcoming vacation. What preposition should you use to mention the month when you'll be going on holiday? The answer is in. You and your family have planned a picnic. What preposition should you use to indicate the time of day when you'll gather at the picnic spot? The answer is at. You have an important meeting at work. What preposition should you use to specify both the day and the time when the meeting is scheduled? The answer is on and at. You're looking forward to a music concert. What preposition should you use to mention the period when the concert will happen? The answer is on. You need to go to the grocery store. What preposition should you use to specify the time of day when the store closes? The answer is at. This exercise aims to help you understand and apply the correct prepositions of time in various scenarios. Happy listening and practicing. That's it for today's episode on prepositions of time. We hope you found it helpful in clarifying these common mistakes. Keep practicing, and your language skills will continue to improve. Don't forget to subscribe to English for everybody. For more language tips and exciting episodes. Until next time, happy learning!